Hey everyone, Dr. Anna Cabeca here. I am excited about this new year, 2024. Wouldn't it be nice if just everything changed? Everything was different, better. We have this clean slate and we can start, you know, creating what we want on this clean slate. Well, in truth, we have that every day, right? We have that every day. So what makes January 1st special? Is it because we're feeling so bad after a really tough and stressful December? And we're like, okay, things have got to change. I cannot continue to be this way. And so we start with the New Year's resolutions. Well, research, it's been interesting because I was kind of looking at statistics, and statistics say that, or researchers suggest that only 9% of Americans that make resolutions complete them. And I've seen as the statistics be from 4% to 9%. And then only that it says about 23% of people quit their resolution by the end of the first week, and 43% quit their resolution by the end of January. So if you look at these statistics, the favor is in failure, right? We want to look at failure is in failure, but what do we want to do to accomplish for ourselves? And what if our New Year's resolution was just to be the best version of ourselves? So today I'm going to have a discussion with my lovely co-host here today. I'm having Amira Bivens join me. She is my daughter, my middle daughter, and she works with my company. She graduated from SMU just last year, and has come to be our affiliate manager and a partnership relationship manager. So she is my partnership and relationship manager. So excited to have her here today and to talk about New Year's resolutions. So Amira, what do you think about New Year's resolutions and what are you setting for this year?
Am I allowed to cuss on your podcast? No.
No.
So okay. Uh well, New Year's resolutions, I feel like it allows people to have this kind of new slate mentality, but at the same time, is it realistic for us? Are we actually going to implement this throughout this year? It's more how I feel the best way that we could, for myself personally, is what do we want to accomplish in 2024 in order to lead us through these next years of our life? Because each day we have to come out and wake up. What version do we want people to see today? What version do I want to see today? So, with everything going on in the world, with everything in your household, with whatever you have to deal with every day, every hour, that's each minute you have a second to represent yourself. You have to take a breath, people meditate, you have a different way, a ritual that grounds you. So,
What is it for
January,
you?
it depends. Like it could be, I recently got this great sauna from Therasage. So it'll be like going into the sauna, like centering myself in infrared or watching a
So it's
funny
an
TV
infrared
show.
sauna, so it's
Yes.
not a steam sauna or a heat
No,
sauna.
and it heats up beautifully. Okay, anyway, shout out to Therasage. But or sometimes if I'm having a hard day, it'll be like to watch something funny to or read something funny or engage in something that sends oxytocin or serotonin. But I find also a great way is to just take a moment and ground myself. So that's sometimes in silence to restart that moment. If I woke up on the bad side of the bed that people would say the wrong side of the bed, um, and having an argument with my younger sister, which is constant if you have siblings. So that would be just ground myself. Okay, I didn't like the way I presented myself right now. I need to, readjust. So 2024, I want to see a better me, which is a better me every day that I put forward into my work, into my family, into my friends, and into my activism.
And I think it's a issue when we say I want to be better. It's not to imply, but sometimes it does that we're not happy with who we are right now.
Mhm.
And I found that God will always teach me, if you're not happy with where you are right now, let me just make it worse for you.
Mhm.
Let me just throw you this curveball or make
Absolutely.
it worse for you. So I found that shifting to be like, okay, I'm being the best version of myself I can be today,
Mhm.
and focusing on the things that I like about myself. Now it's taken me 57 years to get to this point,
I got time.
and to you have time. And so to realize, okay, the best version of myself, what does that look like? What does
Mhm.
that um, translate to how do I create habits, the habit stacking that serve me
Mhm.
instead of sabotaging myself, instead of falling short or not doing the goals that I've set through, like the
Mhm.
majority of people, not holding through to the resolution in the first week of setting resolution. So one lesson is don't set a resolution, but create a healthy habit that you
Mhm.
want to do most of the time.
Yeah, break your habits, atomic habits.
Atomic Habits, that book is excellent. If you haven't read the book Atomic Habits, it's
Mhm.
excellent book, and it talks about habit stacking, creating habits, and you just build like driving
Mhm.
down a road, turning at the light, following the route. Like,
Mhm.
what is the habits that you can stack that serve you better? And sometimes, like I see a lot of patients in my practices, and they come to me when they've hit rock bottom, and I don't want any of us here to hit rock bottom. And so creating a community where we lift each other up, it's a powerful thing to create. And
Mhm.
it helps us recognize that we're not alone. We're in this together. We're, perfectly imperfect as we are.
Mhm.
And then just having the support and the discipline to build on to healthy habits, like
Mhm.
getting a good night's sleep starts with a good morning ritual,
Absolutely.
and focusing on those things instead of self-sabotaging. So do you find there are areas that you sometimes self-sabotage
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you don't find areas that you are self-sabotaging, then you're self-sabotaging yourself by not identifying those areas.
or not having high enough
Yeah,
um,
exactly. Um,
ambitions?
but I definitely believe in community, whether you're wanting to have a relaxing community, a community that pushes you to be, just pushes you beyond your comfort zone. I think it's so important to have a variety of communities that you can explore yourself, and maybe a community that you need to self-sabotage in. I don't know, but I definitely self-sabotage myself through I don't know. I feel like you could identify some ways that I self-sabotage.
Gluten,
I know.
dairy,
Yeah, okay. So definitely
and
within
organization.
multiculturals, yeah, yeah,
I think it's
organization.
a really big thing to be organized. So what I found nice is like with habit stacking, just getting a 3x5 card. And
Mm-hmm.
again, like the last 2.5 months have been stressful. We have family in Palestine, and we're worried about them in Palestine and Israel. So that stress, and I'm a stress eater. I
Yeah.
am a stress thinker, and I ruminate and lose sleep, lose self-care when I am stressed, and certainly worrying about my family, worrying about my
Yeah.
patients, worrying about whatever it is that we can worry about. We can worry about a lot of things, but one of the things that I've really witnessed in this time, and especially seeing, the conflict in the Middle East, and seeing many of the
That's big.
Palestinian people just have faith in each other, have faith
Mhm.
in God, continue to hold true to what is them, what is their
Absolutely.
beliefs, and have a sense of humor. But that sense of community where you know your neighbors, you know their names,
Mhm.
their children's names, and their history, and that reminds me of what is so important in our lives, is to treat each other with kindness and recognition. Like, I see you
Mhm.
and I hear you. And for me, in the Girlfriend Doctor Club and community, it's recognizing that we are here for each other, and
Yeah.
to see and to listen to, what are you struggling with?
Mhm.
So I want to challenge you. My friend Magdalena Wisłocki, she has the Hormone Balance website and
Yeah.
some great products. Her
Before
happy,
you bring on
yeah,
her real fast comment,
yeah.
even if you cannot identify with someone who is going through a difficult time, or even in the current war on life right now, it's just to tell people, hi sister. It's just to tell them that even though you don't understand, that you hear them, because everyone is in pain. So if even if it's a different kind of pain, that you understand that, well, you don't understand, but you are here for them, to just be there for them through their pain and through their trials that they are going through. You won't understand, but just to be there for them is very important, and that is a sense of community.
And so, yeah, so
So
I
back to
agree.
Magdalena,
So
amazing person.
Magdalena said, name two things you're going to be doing this year, and two things that you will continue doing this coming year because they worked in the past. And I think that's a really important thing, like what serves you and what doesn't serve you. So for me, I was told her, I want to focus on just being the best version of myself. When I look at, okay, what am I doing? How am I starting the day? Is this starting with the best version of myself or the worst version of myself? Am I acting with love or am I acting in fear or anger?
Hmm.
And so focusing on what is the best version of myself, how can I be the best version of myself today, right here in this time? And the second thing was to keep my a forefront of my mind. And the second is to be kinder to myself, to love myself imperfectly as I am, and to stop being so self-critical and self-punishing, especially in time and stress. Like, okay, I feel blessed and other people are suffering. And how can I, like it, and it tends to, for me, to create a cycle of self-sabotage. So want to stop that right now and focus on the things that do serve me, serve my family. Ava Marie, what is your New Year's resolution? Yeah, we
Yeah, we
do.
do. Kick butt in horse rodeos. Mm. Oh yeah. Are we restarting this?
No,
Now you have
okay.
lipstick on your teeth. So, but I'm gonna tell them to cut all of this out up to here.
No, don't cut it out up to here, just that last section, because that way they hear that. Okay, there's a little bit here you got to cut out right before this and just to now, but otherwise.
Oh God.
All right, a big aspect of New Year's is New Year's resolutions for weight loss. And I certainly have gained some stress weight and all this other stuff and trying to deal with everything. So we have that weight loss goal, but it's most likely we don't want to focus on losing weight. As my friend Natalie Jill says, releasing fat. We want to release fat from our system that's toxic and no longer serves us and is inflammatory. Fat is inflammatory. It is definitely also a buffer for emotions, and it is a safety space for toxins. So toxins store in our fat. So if we've had mold toxicity, heavy metal toxicity, can be difficult to lose weight. And also we want to focus on losing weight safely. So the big thing I have clients do is with the keto-green challenge is checking the urine pH, checking urine pH to make sure that we have a urine pH of 7 or greater, focus on alkalinity, and then get into that fat burning stage of ketosis. And we're doing that with our keto-green 16 challenge right now. Amira, are you excited about the keto-green 16 challenge?
It's definitely a need right now. So yes, I'm excited.
Well, so, and one of the things we can, is that when we did your lab test and everything, it's not your thyroid that's an issue. It's food sensitivities.
Yeah.
It's gluten, definitely. It's an imbalance in gut bacteria,
Mhm.
could be from antibiotic use. And it's that imbalance in gut bacteria that can create inflammations and the inflammation in your system. And we know there's mold toxicity too.
Mhm.
So black mold is toxic to our system, and there's certain genetic phenotypes that are more susceptible than others as well. But all of us are affected in one way or another. So are you excited for the Keto Green 16 challenge, and what do you love about it?
I'm excited. I love the recipes. I love the community also because everyone has different recipes or different alternatives that they incorporate into the recipes that you provide. And the community is very supportive, which I love. It's important to have that. And I love the cauliflower rice. I love pushing myself to make these during the 16-day challenge because if I'm cooking from home, sometimes I'll still make a keto green meal, but maybe I'll still add an extra sweet potato, something here and there versus having still a flavorful and filling recipes.
Yeah, and the big thing with Keto Green 16 is like the 16 food types for
Mm-hmm.
hormone balance, and these are all medicinal recipes. So adding in the fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, adding in digestive fruit if we need to a little bit, like the pineapple, the papaya, mango, all of those have really good
Mm-hmm.
enzymes and a little bit goes a long way. So, but they can be high in sugar. So depending, you want to just have a little bit, which can make a nice treat. and also add that digestive enzyme support, so which is really good.
Mhm.
And then, of course, the alkalinizers and the cruciferous vegetables to help with estrogen detoxification. So in our world, we're exposed to a lot of estrogen mimickers, so that healthy estrogen detoxification is powerful.
Mhm.
And you've done this before with me. It's been a few years, but you've done it
Yes.
before
Yes,
and
I've
you
done it
did
a few
really
times,
well.
or I'll start like New Year's resolutions and I won't finish. But yes, and I do enjoy it. I make all the recipes, just sometimes maybe not 16 days consecutively.
Well, I think this round we're going to be giving some prizes away for those that finish
Ooh,
the 16-day challenge. There'll be some entry to win some really excellent prizes,
that's
including
exciting.
some products, a beauty bundle, and some time with me. So excited. Just definitely hang out and join us in the Keto Green 16 challenge. We have it all on our membership site
Mhm.
now. You can email our team at Dr. Anna Cabeca to join us. And some of the people that are in the group, I'm telling you, they are committed. They've been with me since my first Magic Menopause program in 2014 and have a lot of just, really good insight into how to overcome some of these obstacles and blocks that we can face. So whatever you're dealing with, I mean, there's like always one next right step, and it's important not to feel overwhelmed, and as you work into the new year, being the best version of yourself. So what does that look like for you, and what does
Um,
that look like for you? Think of an answer while Amira is answering.
um, let's see here. Finishing the Keto Green 16 challenge and looking great for my friend's
Wedding
wedding.
in Ireland
Yes.
in April, right?
Yeah,
It
I'm
helps to
very
have a
excited.
goal, something on the
Mm-hmm.
calendar to.
Gotta look good for the photos.
But I
Yeah.
think, learning, being in this cycle for so many years, it's again focusing on that reward for yourself, not punishment,
Mm-hmm.
reward for yourself, and realistic goals and realistic milestones. I remember one of my first ladies, Heather, who went through Magic Menopause with me in 2015. And she said that one of the best compliments that she gets is when someone says, "Gosh, you just look so healthy, so radiantly healthy." And that is the truth. We are healthy from the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it, that's what life is about, healthy relationships. And there's a quote that is an old Arabian proverb that says, when you have your health, you have 1,000 wishes.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't have your health, you have but one.
Yeah,
What is that one?
absolutely.
To have your health.
To have your health.
Yep. So, all right, you guys, happy, healthy new year. And join me in the challenge. Join me as I work to reach my goals, and also that self kindness, and to drop the self criticism that has definitely become uh, Achilles heel for me over the last
Yeah.
few months, too. So,
You're your
thank you.
biggest enemy, basically.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we often are our biggest enemy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And if you don't make this Keto Green 16 challenge, we will always have another one, and we're here for you always.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Amira, for hanging out with me
Yeah, my
for
pleasure.
this podcast. God bless you all. Till
God
next
bless you.
time.